Hello everyone, and welcome to yet another Out of the Shed. Today, detailing my recent trips in Florida in the United States of America, focusing first on the Hogwarts Express attraction at Universal Studios and Islands of Adventure, and then the Florida Railway Museum. So I hope you enjoy. An interesting fact about this Hogwarts Express ride is that the locomotive is actually broad gauge, and while it's a working railway system, it's technically a funicular railway, as it has gears between the track to help pull along the engine. So it is weird seeing a Great Western standard gauge engine in broad gauge. I sadly didn't get much footage of this as we were focusing on other things, but outside of the attraction you also have this replica of 5972 Alton Hall as the Hogwarts Express, which from a British train fan is quite weird to see when you're all the way in the United States of America. Moving swiftly on, we are now here at the Florida Railroad Museum, which is the first railroad museum I've ever been to, especially outside of the United Kingdom. Here you can see one of their porter tank engines, which was very interesting to see a US steam locomotive, this one being an oil burner, and quite a nice little engine, so here's a look at that. They also had a G-scale model railway layout set up in one of the coaches, so here's a bit of footage I got from that. And in seemingly no time at all, our train was arriving, so here is the footage of our train arriving. And the locomotive at the front of the train there, the beigey green locomotive, was our engine that day, number 204. Forgive me, I don't really know very much at all about American railroads, so bear with me on that. Tailing behind was 8330, which came off the train here and was on static display the rest of the day. with that, we departed Parish for Willow, so sit back, relax, and enjoy the train ride. Just before we got into Willow, our locomotive came off the train and ran around to the other end to shunt us into the station, because there was no runaround loop within the yard itself. So enjoy this footage. Once we had arrived in Willow, there was time to have a quick look around the facilities. Here's another steam engine that we saw, which was a 262. I'm not really sure anything about this locomotive, I didn't really get time to have a look at it. But yeah, it was a very fun day. Here's some more footage of the locomotive. Here was the gondola we were just riding in. and this is a demonstration of the circus trains that used to be along here, the Barnum and Bailey ones, so here's that. There was also a small museum, which was fun to look around. And just like that, we were off again. There was some more footage of these little shunters in the yard. I believe that's a Plymouth diesel, and that's number 100 behind it. But yeah, overall an incredible day at the Florida Railroad Museum. Would highly recommend if you are in the area. All the staff were very friendly. And yeah, I hope you've enjoyed this slightly different out of the shed, this time not from a railway in the UK. But thank you to everyone at the museum and my family for allowing me to come on this holiday. So with that, I'll see you all in the next one.
Powerful.